working from home is the new normal in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic and social distancing.
I think this is a very trying time for many of us, where we are naturally built psychologically, physically, mentally, spiritually to connect with each other. And this has certainly contaminated that whole notion.
Mental health expert Dr. Julius Mullen explains that the effects of staying home and social distancing can vary for Delawareans, but that there are many common feelings we may be sharing.
Many people experience increased fears and anxieties and worries. Sometimes there is a natural temptation to engage in extremely negative thinking, expecting the worst or wondering when this will end, or maybe thinking to themselves, this will never end.
To ease feelings of anxiety and fear, Dr. Mullen suggests shifting our thinking.
So I can certainly understand how one would, kind of follow the thought process or the belief, I'm stuck. I've seen others reframing that type of thinking to, this is an amazing opportunity for me to maybe tackle some of those tasks at home, maybe to engage in those honey to-do lists.
Dr. Mullen points to a number of what he calls F factors as additional ways to positively cope.
Having fun with your family and friends, and there are many ways to do that. People define fun differently, but whatever you found to be fun before COVID-19, that you revisit and see what can you do by in your own home or in your backyard or with friends and family by using virtual means.
Other F factors include fitness, inside or outside, food and nutrition, focusing on the moment and being present through mindfulness activities, and finding or continuing to rely on faith.
Well, my quarantine time also gave me an opportunity to clean all the spice bottles.
Whichever F factors you put into place, it's important to remember that it's about progress and not perfection.
I think really staying true every single day, even if you don't score an A one day, you wake up again and you really try to pursue your own self-care plan and what individual coping means to you, because it certainly could vary for each person.
Furthermore, committing to a routine that is very close to what you would have done prior to the coronavirus pandemic is also a helpful way to adjust.
Our routine creates a sense of not only normalcy, but it also creates an element of predictability around time, around dress. One of the things that I have tried to do is not only follow my morning routine in terms of time, but also in terms of the morning rituals.
As we move into our day, good habits from the workplace should also remain the same.
I try to stand a lot throughout the day, but also moving away from the computer and get away from the screen, those who have those type of jobs where they're in front of a computer, but getting up around a certain time, taking a real lunch.
Dr. Mullen says walking away is not only important for breaks and lunches, but it is most important at the end of the workday.
Really work hard to truly disconnect. As opposed to keeping your laptop open or staying engaged in a meeting or staying available. Really disconnect and use that as your superficial drive home or commute home and transition into your other world.
With updates and new information about COVID-19 coming at us hour by hour, our fascination with the internet can be dangerous to our mental well-being when we don't limit our access.
Our brains just can't handle that pace and that speed, or it's not healthy anyway, to be immersed by constant, endless information.
Instead of focusing on the what-ifs of the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Mullen stresses the importance of controlling our controllables.
Although we may not be in complete control of this COVID-19 being part of our world, we can certainly control how we respond to the reality, how we prepare, how we think about and perceive and interpret the coronavirus.
Reporting from Wilmington, this is Amanda Robbins, 22 News.